Things are not going well for me in FPL. I had another sad, disgusting week last weekend.
Please, let's move
After
on. Your week is always like that.
I got betrayed by the players I put faith in.
Your week is always like that. I got
betrayed by Arsenal and Manchester City. This weekend, I used my wild card.
Use your wild card ahead of this weekend.
No, last weekend.
I see no work out for you.
I are still like below 800.
Sarah is not place to go.
All my defenders were gone.
My year. Every year.
My defenders were gone. I still had barcode. I went to Sevilla 2 months ago. I had to do it.
That's a sad one, bro.
It was sad, but don't worry. It's a long game.
We are not worried again about
nobody's worried about you. Nobody. I'm sure nobody's worried about you.
But it's good. How is your FPL going, isn't it?
It's fine. It's going fine.
Going fine how?
It's going
what
fine.
What number are you in the world?
Don't ask me the number I am in the world.
Me too, I don't want to
review
greatness. But I know I'm ahead of
I know I'm ahead of you.
I know I'm ahead of you.
What kind of joke is that? I'm 563rd in the league.
That's I'm ahead of you.
I'm ahead of you.
I'm ahead of you.
I'm ahead of you. That number you called, I'm ahead of you. Don't worry.
This is ridiculous. Okay, let's look at the weekend coming. This is the final week for you to win our prize for the month.
I'm definitely not winning it.
Yeah, not.
Where is your spirit of competition?
No, come on. Yeah, I've looked at the table already. Mathematically, it's not possible. But you see that one next month.
That's what you say every month.
Next month. You see that next month.
I've entered second month now. You have still not done anything. You
see that October.
Okay.
October is your month. No. I'm just. I don't really want to win a jersey. You understand now?
I don't want to
win a jersey. I'm looking at accumulated points for the final 400.
Accumulated points when you're not even showing up.
When it gets to that
point, just magically appear.
Don't worry. I'm strategic about it.
Continue.
I want to take people unawares.
So what sport your team last week?
My team last week,
How many points did you have?
Why are you asking me how many points I had?
Probably 30 something.
Not a good weekend, I would say.
How many points did you have? I had 60 points.
Let me see. If you tell me you have, let me see 60 points. I need to be sure.
You
don't have 60. If you can't have a wild card.
If I show you my 60 points, you give me a wig.
I'll give you one.
Give me a wig. Let me go and sell it.
Be bold. It doesn't have up to 60 points.
I am now.
Do you believe me or not?
Just be bold.
Let me
this
see.
guy can't manage 60
Don't
points.
show me your match week.
He can't manage 60
Don't show me match week 4, match week 5.
Okay, now. I'll show you now.
I'm waiting.
Can't manage 60 points. Let's move on with better things.
Wait, let me see the.
Let's move on with better things, please.
So your week, hand it over. Thank you very much.
You can't manage.
I'll give you after the show.
You can see.
It's probably not.
Don't
it's
doubt
probably
me.
his brother's account.
Wait,
or something.
let me look at that thing again.
It's probably his brother's account that is managing.
I go bring home Grammy.
It's probably his brother's account that is managing.
It's me now. The one product.
You can see
it.
It's not you.
Now how many did you get?
Photoshop.
Tell us.
It was poor. My poorest ever.
Talk now.
40.
There's no way you're ahead of me in this league. It's a lie.
No,
let's move on.
I'm ahead of
Let's
you.
move on. You're the bottom here.
That's the worst.
Isn't it cannot be allowed to be giving advice on FPL when she's getting 40
It's just
points.
last week now. That's the only week. That's my poorest.
Only people that go over 60 should be talking.
Because you got 60 this time. Guys, please, let's start with.
I had like 59.
I did not captain Haaland.
None of us used wild cards.
I did not use. No, you use wild cards.
That's what I'm saying.
You use wild
cards. You use your wild card to get 61.
To get 61.
So let's move on anyways.
But let's look at players that have been impressive so far. In the fantasy. Not Isak. I've removed him from my team.
Isak is actually one of 3 of the most transferred out players.
Yes.
Isak, Jota, and
they should not only transfer him, they should just drive him to another country.
Jota, and Joao Pedro of Brighton. And I can understand why people are selling out Joao Pedro, not necessarily for bad form, but because they said he's likely going to miss this weekend again due to injury. Not even that it's likely he's going to miss.
Even Isak is a doubt.
But Isak has actually given us just 2 returns. 2 returns. So, like, what do you think is wrong with Isak? Like, this was one of the guys that was giving us joy last season for FPL. But
and
what's
even
wrong
an
with
injury
him?
doubt now.
Yeah, sometimes it happens to strikers. We see them not start the season on a high, especially when we see them perform last season in a good note. Next season, it's not that same. I think that's what he's just going through. I wouldn't say there are too much tweaks in Newcastle team. That's the problem for him. So I just feel it's those phases that strikers go through. We even saw that with Watkins at the start of the season before he just found a way to get the goal at the back of the net. So I feel when it happens for Isak, the confidence, the morale booster will come back for him. You just let him start getting the goals. So if you have him now, bad market, just keep him aside. So that you can get points. Because
what are the odds that after
you know why
he
got
bad market, he will score a trick?
That's the thing.
The jinx.
You know, where it got bad for me in my FPS that I've just been having faith in Kai Havertz for no good reason.
If not,
if I had signed
Jackson,
would have been better for me.
How can you be having Kai Havertz?
That's the problem.
You listen to this man.
So like
he
this,
doesn't even have Kai Havertz.
Go and put Jackson.
Person that is telling you to have Kai Havertz doesn't have Kai Havertz.
And if you look at the players that have been the most signed in this weekend, has to be Jackson and Luis Diaz. These are players that have been giving points week in, week out. So I'm just saying, don't be like me. Don't have faith in Arsenal.
And it's to our viewers out there, it's not about faith, it's about understanding the FPL. If Ezine had, if she had done her due diligence, look at Arsenal's fixtures, you will know that those fixtures were not good enough for Kai Havertz. Arsenal's next fixtures will be, we'll play Southampton, we'll play Fulham.
He will still not score.
I have a question. Are you trying to say that Kai Havertz is not a big game player?
Yes,
he just made that.
He just made that.
He's a big game player, but those fixtures, because of the injuries we had, you already know that Arteta would deploy Kai Havertz deeper. It's logical. You need to understand fixtures. You need to understand fixtures.
Playmaker.
You need to understand fixtures. Now Arsenal's next games now. If you don't put Kai Havertz, that's on you. Now you lose. Now you lose.
Start it.
I'll start it.
Let me lose.
Now you lose.
Let me lose. Jackson is better on that
position.
Put Michael Jackson for and continue. But me, I'm sticking with Kai Havertz, bro. But one of the biggest headaches actually that FPL managers are going to face is in form of Arsenal, and it is David Raya, because David Raya is the top owned keeper with 33% of FPL managers choosing him. He's also the keeper to have given the most points, so it's not wrong that fantasy managers are sticking with him. But now that Arteta is saying Raya could miss out with a muscular injury,
here we go.
Which other goalkeeper makes sense?
Neto is your backup.
Yeah, it's Neto.
Neto is excellent. He was at my club for 2 years, won Copa del Rey.
So you gladly go with Neto.
I love Neto. Neto will always have a fan in me.
So if Raya is not fit, you easily go with Neto.
You won't miss anything.
I have to get a new goalkeeper. That's all it means for me.
I have Marcel's.
Easily my easy option would have been Alisson, but he's also a doubt, I think, and I will never trust Kelleher.
Go with Neto, trust me.
But you can, in that kind of game, you could trust Kelleher. It's not that bad.
Yeah, because against Wolves, right?
It's against Wolves, and Wolves have been toothless. If you look at how they've played this season, quite blunt in front of goal. So and with the good defense, having Saliba, having Gabriel, come on.
How about differentials for this week?
Differentials. I think it has to be Smith Rowe against Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest have not lost.
I don't care. He's going to give something. He's one of the highest scoring midfielders in the league right now.
Yeah. He was on the bench last
season. So I think he's still going to.
And I think he passed this struggle. Arsenal is a struggle. If he was there with this
Odegaard, we are not struggling
with this Odegaard. You'd have had a good option.
We are not struggling without. How will you say we are struggling? We are not losing to City. We are winning 5. Uwaneri is scoring a brace. You say I'm struggling.
2 draws.
I beat Bolton like say tomorrow no day. You say I'm struggling.
Are we boasting about beating Bolton?
I used Uwaneri, bro. The last time they were good was 15 years ago.
Chelsea
bragged the brace. What did Chelsea do? Did you see the way Nkunku did that like Batman against Barrow?
He scored 3 now.
He scored 3 against Barrow.
On the differentials.
Wheelbarrow.
Nkunku.
I have Nkunku. I brought him in last week, but he did not do anything.
You put Nkunku in your team.
He's not doing anything.
He's not going to start that.
All the points you give to me in the FPL, you went to score it in the EFL Cup.
I think we should go to.
But actually, Haaland and Saka are actually the only players to have given like returns in every single game.
Yes.
In every single game. So let's talk about captain options too. Who is like the best captain option for this weekend? Is easy pick, right? Salah against Wolves.
Salah or
Haaland against City.
Watkins against Ipswich.
Haaland is still a good option.
But Villa are playing away, yeah?
Yeah, against Ipswich.
And Villa they've not kept a clean sheet this.
That's the kind of thing that they always score. They always
so you
shot again.
Watkins as your captain.
I don't know yet. I've not decided.
No wonder you're 800.
It was my captain last week and he delivered.
He delivered, okay.
I think I'll still stick with Haaland for every of the games this season. Haaland has
whatever
scored.
you do in this life, better captain Haaland from now to the end of the season.
I would have Haaland by
I don't know
if I would captain him.
If you have
I would
Haaland,
rather captain Saka or
if you have
Salah.
Haaland and you don't captain him, what will always happen is that anytime he grabs a point or 2 points or 3 points, as it does points,
it depends on if your captain pops. If Haaland scores a brace and you don't captain him, but Salah also scores a brace, then you are fine.
Yeah.
Or Saka gives a goal and an assist, then you'll still be fine. It depends. So, but me, one thing I know is that I will keep Haaland in my team all through the season. But I'll rotate my captain options for sure.
I don't care about Newcastle. Man.
So the one other big thing is Gabriel or Saliba. It seems like the answer is logical. Yeah.
It's not logical. It seems like it's because we're talking about fucking shit. Just go for Gabriel.
So you rather go
set
with
up to
Gabriel.
score.
Yeah, I think that's the better option now.
Maybe because they're both
except maybe the defenders find it out now because of we know how he's very good with the set
piece. Products they will deliver. They always deliver. It's my thing. But I'm not going for any of them. I'm not investing in defenders this season. I'm all about.
But so like now that we have fixtures like Brentford, West Ham, Nottingham, Fulham, all those kind of good, Everton, Palace. Are there not some players in those fixtures that we can look at? Buemo, Brentford, West Ham,
Even
Buemo.
We've been talking about this other player, Welbeck. He's still
against Chelsea. But
he scored.
Against Chelsea,
he scored their last game.
But this is against Chelsea now.
Chelsea knows how to score, but that doesn't mean that their defense is that solid.
But I'm not going to take that chance. I won't take the chance anyway. He didn't score against Ipswich.
I won't take chance. I won't.
Thank you very much. I think Buemo is the best.
Yeah, especially with Wissa out, you want to like step up.
I want person to look at Brennan Johnson. He scored in the last 3 games.
I think he scored in midweek again.
Yes, he also scored too.
3 straight games. Sri Lanka too has scored in the last 2 games. He started scoring.
I told you that when Sri Lanka starts,
Man United's defense. Get us a bill.
So but if you look at United defense this season, they are better of this season in their defense.
Fun fact, their defenders are actually in the top 10 FPL.
Yes, no, they are.
It's not because everybody was missing chances. It's not because
even if they are missing, but it's still a fact.
If Eze was being serious,
but wait, I think United have the most clean sheets this season, right? Or joint. They have the joints.
I go to Onana.
But Onana is one of the goalkeepers, the best, one of the good points.
Yes, you carry him.
That's waste of money. I already have David Raya. I can't correct and have
Raya is not available. Switch him.
No, it's not to switch. I can't switch that kind of thing. It doesn't make just for one.
Yeah, it's just for 1 week.
Just 1 weekend, so it doesn't make sense.
I have Flecken as my backup. I'll use Flecken. I think Flecken is a good choice.
It doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, whatever you do
now.
So what's your biggest advice for this FPL weekend? Don't say Haaland. We already know. We've heard Haaland every time. Tell us another advice. Don't say Haaland. We've heard Haaland.
For me, for whatever you do this weekend, make sure you sign Luis Diaz.
Oh, okay.
Sign Luis Diaz.
Fair point.
Make sure. And Jackson. Very important.
This is the weekend for Cole Palmer. But make sure you haven't built more your team.
This is the weekend where you captain Kai Havertz.
Even he said they laugh. He doesn't trust himself.
That was not true. But Captain Bukayo Saka, for real.
Okay.
One assist and he will not give you anything again.
Oh yeah, now let's see.
That's what he's always doing. Just one return.
Let's see now, brother. Let's see. No
for 10 million.
Let's see now.
Fuck, I'm angry. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a wonderful time. FPL is getting hotter, and we're looking forward to who will be the manager of the month this month on our. We know there's no Colade and it's not Duchess. and it's definitely not me, unfortunately.
Let me
not lie. But yeah, still great. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms. And we're always here to give you previews ahead of the weekend for FPL, to guide you and help you. And also we give out tips as well in our Telegram group. If you are not there, sorry. Anyway, thank you very much. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.